Yes.
So this is live?
Yes. Streaming live. Three cameras. I got one there, one there, one there, and one there. And I got a program that switches between all.
So if I stay, it'll be fine?
Yes, it'll be live. You're good. Well, you can see that's live right now. It's live, and that's the program that's running. It's about 20 seconds.
And I yeah, I just got the webcam pointed over there.
I've got one cat in that direction, one in that, and then I've got my two on it.
Because I think I can see my shot.
Well, you can. I mean, I just have to, if you want to say something, you put the headphone on and I'll put them on. I'll get it.
They're so
Come
vicious.
on!
They don't want to hear what I have.
Of course they do! I have to do this all the time.
And you do the same.
Well, I use my big lens because I don't have a cube. I use the big lens and then I brought. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, that's the main thing. Because every time it's a big lens. Sorry? Yeah, yeah, but you need to have this set up. But I can put this on a lift too, which is very great. I mean, you're going to put it in smaller boxes and you can go on a lift because now when the Fledge is best to be on the lift because you can move anywhere. It's like a real.
And you need to chase.
Yeah, yeah, and then you don't worry because they have an electric connection to one thing and you don't have to worry about this thing. But you just have to put it in a smaller place. Okay, well, yeah? Okay. Well, if you can get me one. if you want. Well, that's Danny.
Oh yeah, I saw something.
Danny does beautiful osprey, and we were just talking about it. So it's really wonderful.
And that reminds me of the setup that I was going to go for Swampy Island. But they had a DSL.
I mean, now we're getting there, but I think in 6 years, 8 years, I hope that we can all I mean, we are now where YouTube was in 2000. That's where we are now. I don't want to talk. That's simple. It was really Hi, Judy. Okay, hang on. Let me just get the technology going here. 1 second. Okay. I'll put myself on Skype now. Okay, hang on. Okay. I'll probably see you in a while. Okay, 1 second. see Judy.
Oh, it is Judy.
Yeah.
Hi, Judy. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Judy? I don't. Where's the microphone? Anywhere?
No, it's complicated. I have to try and set this up. Hang on.
He's working on things. So how are you? I can't hear you.
No, wait.
He's working on something here. Oh, we're having a heat wave here. I'm totally almost extirpated here. It's so bloody hot. Whew.
Wait, I'm going to put the camera the other way. Hang on. Okay, now we should have Judy, can you hear me? I'm not sure which microphone's on.
Yes.
She cannot hear me. Okay, can you hear me now? You can hear me? Yes? Okay. Sorry, this is so complicated, the system. It's not like this at home because I have so many things connected. Like, just give me a second. I can't hear you yet, but I have to get it right.
Well, that doesn't happen.
Just say something to me. Just talk. Hang on. Say something. Okay, not yet. Hang on. Okay, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you. I hear you. I can see you on the monitor.
I can hear you. I can hear you. You nearly lost my my ears out. Yeah. Hang on. One second. I just have to get it so we don't get an echo. 1 second. Okay. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Hang on. Put the volume down. But for some reason I'm getting an echo. 1 second. Okay. Do you hear me now? This is incredibly complex, this technology here. Ah. Just be patient with me, please.
Oh, sure.
Because I've never done this one.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Nope, not anymore. Good.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm still hearing you.
Okay,
I can hear you fine.
now we're fine. Now the question is what we're hearing on the web. 1 second. That is the big question to me, because then we can go. Um, what are we hearing on the web?
Well, I will, with fear and trepidation, turn on my web volume and keep talking.
Okay, I'm going to say something. 1, 2, 3, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay,
And
Jillian's telling me she can hear us both. That is perfect.
I'm
Amazing.
hearing on the web as well.
Okay, very good. Then I got that. I seem to have somehow got the settings right. So now what the next challenge is going to be to put your picture live. One second. I need to just get the settings for that, and then we're. Anybody who's listening, just excuse my my amateurness. This is all new, so we'll get this going.
Happily enjoying watching the ducks swimming on the pond.
Yes. Okay, let me see which camera I can use for this. I think this camera. What I need to do now is I've got your picture there, and I need to capture that live. Let me see how I do this.
The ducks are more photogenic than I am. Maybe we should stay
No,
with
you're
the
very
ducks.
photogenic, Judy. Wonderful. Please, please, please. No, 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 no. I think you're very photogenic. It's wonderful. Just have some patience with me. I'm gonna, because we got the one here, and I'm just going to try and get the other camera input. Wait a sec. What is going on here? Camera 2. That's this camera. Maybe I can say video input here. Aha, here I think it is. One sec. Aha, here I think it is. One sec.
I'm seeing only a picture on Skype, not anything live. Is that what I should?
Well, we've got some feedback, which at the moment I cannot get rid of. But I'm trying to get your picture on there. One sec, Judy. One sec. Capture. Where's the capture mode? Where do we get your image live? Let me see. Oh dear. Oh dear. There's a player. They have that. Okay. I'm just getting some feedback here from people that so I'm just getting some feedback. One sec. Add I'm live now. I'll be with you in a sec. I'm live now. I'll be with you in a sec. Come on. Where is this thing? I'm sorry, Jude. Just hang on. We'll
Sure.
get this right. Because I had this recently. I can share the screen. There was a crop here. This is insane. I've had this going all the time and now I can't find this. Because what I have to do is I have to somehow choose the area where you are and get this live. sec. Let's try and do this. Oh, that's Judy on the other side. I'm trying to get her live in, which I'm not very good at. Camera 1. Okay, you know, Judy, what we're going to do is we just keep it going. I can't get your picture at the moment, so sorry about that. I'm going to just put David Hancock in at the moment and blend everything else out. Okay, David, can you have a talk? It's going to be live. Can you have a talk with Judy here? Just sit down, put the speakers on. Put this on.
Where's the microphone?
It's in there.
Oh, it's in here. Oh, yeah. Huh.
Lie there. I cannot.
Oh.
You can see Judy there, right?
Oop, I'm pouring my drink.
Yeah, that's it. Look into the camera.
There we are. Hi.
And there's Judy, right?
Hi there.
Oh, and now I hear you. I hear you
Excellent.
clearly. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. How about you?
Well, I'm fine. We're not used to temperatures that are 85, 90 or whatever it is, but most people are not prepared to complain, but I like it when it's 65 to 70, so I can complain.
Oh, complain away. We've had some nice warm weather here as well.
So we got lots of people. I don't know if Christian panned around or something, but we're having half the eagle aficionados of the area are here, and there's a few people who should be aficionados of eagles, and they do things like bash little balls over tennis courts and things like that. They're part of Mary's friends, so some of them are here, and then I think there's even the odd neighbor here, which is kind of fun. They're kind of forced into being nature lovers because they have to put up with my cranes constantly hollering and saying hi. So you're both.
I saw your cranes wandering through earlier when I was watching Christian's feed.
So not having seen any of it, I have no idea. So he's panned around or something, has he?
He has. He's sort of showing a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Have you? I saw, rather inappropriately, our baby cranes came. I led them up here. They followed me up, and then instantly one of them jumped up onto one of the tables and was enjoying food from the table, which of course.
I missed that part.
Yes.
I guess he was a bit discreet about that.
He didn't learn those table manners from me. I have to tell you that. And Mary would want me to make sure that I pass that on if he was shown standing on our table. But they all seem to be getting along. Most of the older cranes. I mean, they're still young, but the ones from last year or the year before, they have been intermingling and seem to be accepting everybody. So that's good. Yeah. And we took a little tour this morning, and we had a little convoy of 5 cars, and mainly visitors from out of the area, and we simply went around and looked at a bunch of the nests, and including Delta 2. We didn't drive into Delta 2 because the gates were shut, and the way it was, it's about one of the most dangerous roads in the country.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yes, it's so narrow, and I could get into the driveway to get the gates open, but I couldn't have 4 cars parking behind me, so we decided to just kind of drive around and look at that. And we went to a whole bunch of others, and we went to that very sad place, the one that yesterday when it fledged, it hit the train.
Oh, right.
It landed on the train track, and naturally there was a train about to come, and it flew down the track and got run over by the train. So that was pretty rude awakening to life for a lot of people. But bit of a disaster, because the family who the bird had already overcome incredible odds. The hydro people had the challenge that the nest tree, which is dead, had big branches that went out over power poles, and the hydro said, "Oh, we got to cut that tree down." And the guy said, "Oh, you can't cut my tree down. You can take the 2 limbs off and 3 limbs that were hanging over the pole, over the power lines, but you can't take the nest tree down," which they wanted to do. So he came home that day, took the whole day off work, and made sure hydro didn't destroy the nest. And so he's been a marvelous keeper of our eagles, only to have such a bizarre kind of happening. I mean, that's my first record of of a train running over an eagle. Ugh, gosh.
True. Not something I've
I'm
heard of.
sure. I talked to somebody who knows a train driver, and he says they have it happen much more than I would want to know about.
Right.
So, oh,
Yep.
the hazards, the hazards.
Sure.
The person in my car got another lesson today because as we were coming back, we encountered a roadkill. It turns out it was a possum.
Yep.
So I had to go back and turn around in the middle of the road and go back
Mhm.
and remove the possum, which I
Right.
pretty much always, often, more frequently here they're coons,
Yeah.
occasionally rabbits, but
Right.
we have quite a few possums, and I always take them off because next to electrical power,
Right.
electrocutions,
Mhm.
road kills. Now we have to add train kills.
Yeah.
Are the next most severe thing, and so trying to remove road kills. I mean, that's what brings the eagles down to the roadside. So how are your birds doing? I mean, you keep not only all of us on track with everything, but you, I don't know how you do it, but you seem to keep track of the world's eagle cams.
Yeah, we keep track of a whole lot of them.
You
That's
sure
for sure.
do. Yeah, it's quite wonderful. Quite wonderful. Yeah.
Our local eaglet, Fledge, this week,
Oh,
they actually nest on an osprey platform.
oh, okay. That's rare. That's
It's in an island in a river. Yep.
um. There
It's-
certainly are a few that do that, but
Yep. Yep. It makes a nice view from a nearby big bridge, so that's how we've been able to follow it a bit.
did somebody? I mean, osprey nests don't generally have a pole above the nest. And if people put those in, then a lot more of the osprey nest would probably get occupied by eagles because they want to sit above the nest. That's always been to me the key. The 99.9% of the eagle nests have a perch above the nest. I mean, part of the tree generally.
There was something a couple of years back, and it isn't there now. I must have fallen down.
Oh, okay. Maybe that enticed them to come in then. I don't know.
I have no idea, but
Yeah.
they're used to it. They didn't nest there last year, but they did a couple of years before, and they're doing it this year.
Great. And they raised their two, one,
One.
one.
I don't know if there were ever two. By the time it was big enough that I could see, it's a third of a mile from the bridge, so it's binoculars and a fairly long lens.
And they winter over.
But do they?
No, remember the eagles on the ice?
Oh, that's true. Charlie's saying they winter over, and they're definitely, he's right, because he got some nice pictures of eagles on the ice
Eating a Canada goose.
eating a goose.
Well, hi, Charlie. I didn't realize you were there in the background. How are you?
Oh, I'm over here.
Yeah. Oh, no, there you are. Well, maybe the way it's set up because there's an overlap of images. Maybe you're actually showing, but you're overlapped by another screen here, so I didn't realize you were there. But I saw a hand come up at that point.
Yep. Yeah.
I can
Well, I
only
got the
see-
lights so that I'm visible and the rest of the room is less visible, but
There you are. Is that your home?
we're at home.
Yeah, good. And I know the two of you. I don't know how you do it, but you have another life. You're double agents. You both. Charlie is such a folk singer of whales and boating tales and so on, and I know you accompany him all the time on tours and singing, and so it's even more wondrous how you find time for eagles when whales are always calling and whistling in the background.
It's a challenge.
Yeah, it must be. When are you coming out here again? Oh, but now you have to say this right now because you're being
Uh-oh.
recorded.
I'm being recorded. Within a couple of years. We're not quite
What?
sure when, but we definitely want to be there.
There's airplanes coming out all the time.
Ah,
Huh,
Yes,
what? I
yes.
didn't know that.
Yes.
Huh.
Well, if you can get
Yeah.
out this fall, we're hoping to have a. You got to come out. I'm getting old. Jeez,
Well, a bit older than we were, and I'd like to be out there sometime and see the salmon run, but we'll see. This,
All right.
this sure doesn't look promising.
you might even retire at some point.
It's true. One of these days I'm going to retire from my real job, which will give more time for my hobbies.
We won't even begin to discuss that. I don't know how you find time for your hobbies now. I don't think you have a real job. You just make that up. I don't see how there's any possibility of you having time for a real job.
Oh well.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm still trying to go around and say hello to everybody. I
Absolutely.
haven't
But
even
good
sort of
talking to you.
said a word yet. Except individually. I haven't sort of tried to gather everybody around, but actually I think there's too many people to gather around, and half of us
Yeah.
would have to sit in the sun, which would be terrible because I couldn't sit in the sun.
Yep.
I'm crouched down here in the shade where it's at least a degree or two cooler.
Yep. No.
Yeah. Good. And so Christian has been playing for the last weeks. I mean playing seriously playing
Oh
at
yeah.
getting all of this going, and
It's amazing.
so we're going to eventually get it so that we have portable cameras that will able to enable us to pre-write little bits of scripts and topics and go and talk to the anthropologists on the river's edge and the biologists and try and talk about the serious things that keep all these eagles going. And but first he's working out this technology for us, so
Yep.
it's kind of wondrous. This is nothing but great distribution of wires here, but I guess there's no wire going up to the house. There's one coming down which is electrical, so I assume we must be wirelessly shooting this up to the house. We put in a new wireless system, so I guess that's how we're getting out to the world.
Not a clue, but I can see you on the
Yeah,
monitor.
I can see you. That's kind of
Yeah.
incredible. Yeah, good. Well, glad you could call in. I'm going to go and talk to a few more of our eagle people. We just had Will and his wife, who are I guess you might call them the gatekeepers, the parent of the Delta 2 pair. They are the people that live below
Nice.
the Delta 2 nest. They were just here a few minutes ago, and they came in to say hi. And
Great.
the other person who's kind of involved there is, of course, Kathy, but she's not here.
Yeah.
She's left for Alaska yesterday, and I think she's up in the Katmai. So that'll be an adventure for her, a little bit bigger than eagles, because she's going to work for a few days with grizzly bears. So
Oh wow.
that'll be exciting. Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
And who else is here? That's well, of course, Sharon is here. Militich, she's I guess our keeper of the Lafarge pair,
Yeah.
and she's here serving food. In fact, I see her over there talking with Karen. They're I don't know what they're doing. They were giving out. I mean, Sharon made all our little labels, so I remembered who the hell I was. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I could have forgotten, but I think my thing. I remember now. I'm David, and so she's. Oh, I hear my phone ringing. So, if
Well, I'll
if
say goodbye and
if-
let you get that call and,
and-
give our love to everybody.
all right, I don't know where Christian is. Christian, are you around?
Everybody.
Where are you? I don't know where he is. He's gone. Okay. Well, thank you very kindly, and glad you could call in. And I'll find out if maybe this is Christian calling me. I should look. Maybe it isn't. Oh, this is Tor from This is from Brackendale. Hold on, Tor. Wait a minute. I gotta put Tor. Stay there. I gotta figure out how to put you on a speakerphone because I got things in my ear. Can you hear me? Tor? Tor? God, I'm a technical idiot. I don't know how to make my phone go onto a speakerphone. Are you there? Oh, it's Tor from Brackendale. Tor, of course, is the gentleman who started the whole concept of bald eagle festivals at Brackendale, and it was 25 years ago. So he's the ancient mariner of eagles. He really is, and he must be seeing something live because he's called me. But I can't. I'm sorry, Tor. I don't know how to, because I'm wearing headphones. I can't hear you. So, and I can't get this thing to speak. I have a non-sophisticated phone that even I can't make this level work. So I apologize. Yeah, so that was Tor. Tor has had the world's record for the number of eagles. They were, I think, 3,900 one time, way back in the early 90s. And he's on the Squamish and Mamquam rivers, where one of the great, he's calling me back. Maybe I can do it this
You
way.
could take one side of your headphones off
Yeah,
and use
that's what
that
I'm
ear.
doing. Hi, can I get Tor this time? Have I got Tor? There you are. Yes. Hi, it's Dave. You're where? Okay. And where are you on? Well, I'm on Zero Avenue. I'm at 19313. We're just one block east of, or two driveways east of 192nd. So are you on Zero Avenue? And what though? That's all right. Keep going south on it until you hit Zero Avenue. And then when you hit Zero Avenue, turn left. And you'll probably see cars out on the driveway because there's 150 or more. We'll look. Then turn left. We're on Zero. Well, Google is not perfect. Great. All right. See you in a minute. Okay, thank you. It turns out, sorry, Judy. It turns out that was Tor and his wife, and they were actually lost. They were down the road somewhere, trying to figure out how to get here. So it's wonderful. They're on their way here.
Great.
Yeah. All right. Where is Christian? There is Christian. Yes. He's going to come back and do things, and I will continue talking with people. Good. Thank you kindly. Good to see you, Judy. Okay.
Good seeing you too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you, Judy. Thanks for joining. So thank you for your patience. I'm not perfect at this yet, but this is all new technology. I mean, I'm usually quite good with technology, but this is rather new. Okay, so I didn't know how to switch Skype yet, but I'll get this.
Well, I wasn't sure I'd even be able to call in on Skype,
Right.
so it's.
We'll get there. Next time I will share both videos. Okay, I'll get there.
Sounds great.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us. Okay.
You're welcome, and you say hi to everybody.
I'll do that. I'll say hi to everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, thanks. Bye. Bye. Okay, well, thank you everyone for listening in. I'm going to switch this microphone off and the external one back.
Yeah, that's right. No, I really love it. That's fine.
The lens is in the period. The concept of time is like slowing it down. I think you might get an hour or something. I would say.
Okay, I'm going to try and get some of these beautiful ducks for you. Let's see. I mean, walking around the property here is an absolute paradise for bird lovers because, I mean, David takes so much care. You just heard David Hancock. For those of you who don't know, so he's got all these beautiful ducks and sandhill cranes that run around here, and just about 3 months old, you saw them jumping on the table, so it's really exciting. back your pants when you put the kitchen when you leave it?
When he saw it later.
Look at that. Well, look at the dynamic range on the thing.
Oh, this one. No, this one.
One at the beginning and one at the end.
I was probably shooting around. Well, I don't know.
Bobby got there first. Lime green. Lime green. Definitely.
Okay, you're looking at Danny. Well, that's... You're looking at Danny live. He came all the way. Yeah, just sit down with Danny, and you're on live now. Okay, you're looking at Danny. That's from the White Rock Eagle Chat. He's come all the way. So wonderful. He managed to come all this way.
Oh, are you leaving?
He's a born comedian. You want to say something? If you want, I can put you on the...
You don't want, yeah, because you want to spoil a good thing.
Let's see. You got a picture of us.
Wait a second.
Now can we see? Can we see?
You like doing this, don't you? Yeah, you're on there.
If you want to sit down and say something, what, I'll get you set up for this, and I'll put the camera your way. Put the headphones on. You don't do yourself yet. I'm going to put you on in a sec. What I'm going to do is I'm I'm just going to switch. Let's see this other Christmas one. Camera 2 at the moment. That's this one. That's the one in the floor. That's the one. No, and now I'm going to switch you live. Put your microphone on. Okay, you're welcome to say something. You're live.
Hi guys, we're having a ball, sweltering like anything. I hope you guys are sitting there cooling off. Can I hear them? Can I hear them?
Yeah, yeah. No, you cannot hear them.
Oh, okay.
You cannot hear them, but...
Okay, that's all I have to say. We've eaten lunch and it's a great day. See you guys tonight. Love you all.
Thanks a lot. Okay, okay. Okay. Huh? What about this? I don't know. I'm supposed to follow this. That's different. That's no in the web. The ones I use on the ground are just similar to these. Right. That's what I use when I do live broadcast now, because I use. I'm going more and more. Right. Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Those are outdoors. Yeah, they are actually HD4. problem is really setting them up. Especially the setting them up is expensive. This is a broad cover, something anti-senior, give more, show people more that you cannot have the luxury or the real happy people. So I'm basically setting a broadcast channel where I'm going up with a list. So that's what I'm doing. Well, I'm very thankful. A video for receptive it's very difficult. Like, you have to be so still and it's not black, it's okay. Congratulations on getting soccer. 1-0 in overtime. Nil-nil still running back. Even though it's not so cold, the way they roll around for me, it really is. That's right. That's right. And no stopping, rolling around like it's been shut. That's the problem I have with it. Well, you know what I yeah. So I still play. I like it. Love it. Some of those guys sign up to be on the show. Most of them. What I meant is on the live broadcast, what I actually needed, sometimes really wanted to, somebody hits the headphone. I can do the camera working full of music, so someone just says something and color commentator. I'm not the big entertainer. I do so much all the time, talking about the technology and getting people. I'm not saying you don't want to take that back. You know, we never measured. Maybe it's not. And he's okay. Wow. That's amazing. That's from her deck. Standing on her front deck. Ocean Park Road. Our little front. I went to Canada G50 with that. Yeah, it's more. Standing on her porch. Look at his face. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. All day long, trying to get the video of the mother coming to feed it. Yeah, 1 second. I'm just going to put the camera in front of someone else, and then we'll talk. 1 second. Trying to get some of the ducks. Okay. Okay, the way this works, I'm going to put the camera on. This goes, and then it goes to system run exactly like what they do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, you know,
They run very finely. That's good. Very small blood, but the stomach is now that's pretty
you have to go over and use a different street camera.